Hey guys, I'm gonna get started. I just want to make sure I'm in a decent enough energy as far as like my nervous system. So this reading, for some reason, or the energy that is being exposed to me seems a little bit more on the serious side for some reason. I will be channeling some energy for Capricorn. So if you're a Capricorn sun, moon, or rising, this should resonate, can resonate, will resonate with you if it is for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Remember that we are lifted, we are gifted, y protegido siempre, si se puede. Si se puede, make up us you, make up us me, make up us we. And something about for goodness sake, like that phrase, like for God's sake, some that's like significant right now. Like it's been a long time coming for something. For whoever I'm speaking to right now, my left side of my face just start itching. That's my left side, so that's the feminine side energetically. So you've been waiting to receive something, and usually Capricorns are depicted as very hardworking people. So I could tell the frustration I'm getting from this energy is probably there because Capricorns, all they do is fucking work. So for you to be in a receiving energy right now is probably making you a tad bit uncomfortable because you're such a go-getter in nature. But you can't go get this. Whatever this is, you can't go get it. It has to come to you. Which means you can't be doing that much in the meantime. You can, but you don't want to miss whatever is coming to you. I don't want to be too specific because this is going to resonate differently for everyone, but for some reason I'm just getting there is a specific blessing that is coming to someone, but patience is needed and something about dropping your ego. And when I'm getting like when spirit means dropping your ego, I think spirit is saying like there's something within your ego that's not allowing you to receive because you had trouble receiving help as a child, or you were forced to do a lot of stuff on your own as a child, or at some point in your life for an extended period of time. So receiving is a very big uncomfortable topic for you, or just an uncomfortable experience for you, only because there's a part of you that doesn't feel like you deserve it because you feel like you have to work extra hard for whatever you're receiving. But if we study or if we just know what a blessing is, you really don't have to work hard for blessings. You maybe have to work to maintain them, but just to receive your blessings, you don't have to work hard other than to be authentically you and a good person. So let's pull a card for our sweet Capricorns. I just Tyler the Creator is significant. If you know his come up, it was very the Lord. Anyway, this is the card you got. It says your frequency is affected by what you do frequently. Repetition is key. So that's crazy. You just said the laws of attraction, and I just said repetition is key. So like you can attract a lot of things by doing things frequently. And that has been the ongoing, I guess, thing for Capricorn. But God is saying in this season you need to learn how to receive your blessings properly, because if you don't know how to receive, it's like football, you know what I'm saying? There's two opposite sides in one team. There's the defense and offense, you know what I'm saying? I don't know I know a little bit about football, but I purposely don't because I despise it. But anyway, we're not even gonna get to that analogy because that was a really bad analogy because I'm not that educated. But just being able to receive your blessings is a skill. People don't think feminine energy is an art. Unfortunately, they only focus on the masculine side of spirituality or from manifestation or whatever it is. The feminine side is the art of knowing and waiting. The feminine side is the art of patience and allowance. Okay, so yeah. Oh wait, that's crazy. Wait, that was the card. That was the next card. It says patience, grace, care. And then at the bottom it says conscious decisions. So at this time, Spirit wants you to make very conscious decisions because you're entering or you're already in your new life or your new paradigm. You're just kind of like in the beginning. And if you're not conscious in your new world, you're going to be doing a lot of things unconsciously, which is not a bad thing. But if your subconscious, or the part of yourself that is like under, is not trained, or it is still operating from an unhealed version of yourself because of, like, whatever unaddressed things you haven't addressed, whatever you do unconsciously could fuck up your life. So it is very important for you to remain conscious at this time and during and for majority of your life, but especially on this phase of your life, because you want to know what the fuck you're doing. You want to make sure you're not fucking up your life and others. You want to make sure that you are able to take accountability when you make mistakes. You want to make sure you're able to bounce back necessarily when a problem comes. You want to make sure that, and the next card that's on top is safe zone. So God is allowing you to be in your safe zone, not in your comfort zone. There's a difference between safe zone and comfort zone. You stay in a safe zone, you get your blessings. And if we're going on the energy of Capricorn, your comfort zone is actually overworking yourself. You'd rather work to distract yourself, or you'd rather work hard. You're represented by the goat in astrology. So you have to consciously rest, consciously slow down. And if you can't consciously slow down, you will miss whatever blessing is supposed to be coming at this time, or within the next, I believe, I'm getting 2 to 3 weeks. Only you'll know what this is. It's going to be different for everybody, but it's going to be a lifesaver, or just something that's going to make your life convenient. And even if you do get this blessing, say you do get this blessing and you're unconscious, right? And you're able to maintain it unconsciously, you won't even be able to experience it, though. How can you experience a blessing you're not consciously there for? It's like having kids. It's like you can have kids, you can raise them, you can do whatever, but if you're not even present in raising your children, if you're not present in doing the things you're doing, did it even exist? Did you even have that blessing? You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, I love your eyes. Thank you. Their contacts, if anyone wondering, my contacts are from TTDI Official. Very good company. All right, let's get you another card. Battery is significant, the word battery. So yeah, it's definitely time for Capricorns, just people who are embodying the Capricorn energy. You don't have to be Capricorn, but you can have Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or just in that energy. But it's time for your battery to be recharged. I can't wear contacts, I'm too young. Well, you shouldn't actually be here because this page is for adults. So, and I already flagged this live before I flag all my lives for adults. So if you're a child, I will either report you, or you can kindly leave my live. I'm 25 years old. I'm not a child. So if you're here and you're not an adult, you said that's weird. It's not weird. The internet is not a fucking safe place. Excuse my language, but you're talking to us. You're a stranger. You're talking to a stranger, right? Oh, your leave? Thank you. And go tell your parents that you love them. All right, let's split the deck in half. Okay, so you got ground yourself in better judgment. So grounding again, we have that grounding energy, so that rest, that being stable in this particular energy, not moving around too much. But it says ground yourself in better judgment calls. So you have to be able to make better judgment calls on when to use your energy, because right now you're trying to learn how to cultivate and hone in and keep your energy inside, not spend so much of your energetic coins. Like, stop overdoing or stop giving out of, like, stop producing, if you get what I'm saying. Receive, because you can produce always. You can go back. You said, is this faith-based? I'm the child of God. Just because I made some cards with clarifier words does not mean I'm evil. But if you want to perceive me a certain way, then you can go ahead. It's none of my business. You said, is this faith-based? This channel, if you would like, you can go on my channel and you can click on the description and you can see what this is. But basically, I just work for God, and I don't discriminate anybody's religion. So I don't care if you practice, if you are of the Islamic faith. I don't care if you're Hindu. I don't care if you're Christian. But the one commonality I have with me and my spirit family is that we work for God, the Most High God, all knowing, all seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like, I get it. Religion was put here for specific reasons, and there are positive reasons for religions to be down here. It is for humans to really just learn something and then, you know, become who they are. But at the same time, religion has done a lot of fucked up shit in America. So I really try not to, I don't focus too much on religion, but I do toggle back. I study religion. It is a big part of my life. But I don't put my identity in the religion. You know what I'm saying? I am who I am, and God knows who I am, and God knows who you are. Light places, light realms. So somebody's really in their light body. Like, you are a true light to the world, but like, you can't keep overdoing it or trying to keep proving that you're a light to the world by overworking your light. You know what I'm saying? You still have to conserve that energy so you can receive energy. Conserve your energy to receive energy. And I'm getting the depiction of like not a regular light. You're like a solar panel. So you need the sun. We're okay. For some reason, we just gone to a whole nother like energy, but I'm getting that maybe there's been a lack of self-care as well, which is a given because we're in the winter. So a lot of lack of self-care happens in the winter because of seasonal depression, and just like it's just not it isn't always a great time for everybody. But Spirit is saying just be more patient with yourself when you're in your resting period, because it is just a period for you to be recharged so you can work at a certain efficiency. But it's okay if you're not working at the utmost highest efficiency that you're used to. It's probably because you genuinely just need rest in whatever way, shape, or form. I don't care if you scored in a nap in the middle of the day, if you did good job, because your body is telling you, like, your body has needs, your spirit has needs. You know what I'm saying? Your brain has needs. You know what I'm saying? Like, every part of you has needs. So to cater to all parts of your being is important because you have to live holistically. You're not a part. You're not a fraction of a being. You're a whole sovereign human being. So when some part of you is down or it needs help or it needs to recharge, you listen to that part. So I don't care if it's your brain, your heart. You know what I'm saying? Be patient with all parts of yourself, especially the physical part, because the physical part is driving us to do things in the physical. It is just a vehicle. I know we're a spirit, we're beautiful spirits, but this vehicle, we still need to take care of it. So if you're not getting rest, your vehicle is not going to operate correctly. Are you Jewish? No. Where are you from? I'm from Virginia. Were your parents believer in Christ? Yes, but my dad, he converted when he got remarried to my stepmom, so he's Muslim. And my mom, she's kind of just like me, kind of just, you know, just a little bit more spiritual. I'm a little bit more, I think I have probably a little bit more, not saying closer relationship to God than my mom, but more so just a little bit more serious about my workings with, we just work with God in different ways, to be honest. But yeah, do you support Israel? I do not want to talk about any of that. Dang, Spirit doesn't even want to talk about any of that on the live. Please do not bring up anything as far as what's going on in other countries right now, because I don't want that energy to spill over here. And it's not that I can't talk about these things. It's because it's like I see this stuff every day, and it's a lot of unfortunate stuff going on. But my siblings, I don't like saying half siblings, but the only reason why I said half siblings is so people can understand what I'm saying, because I'm obviously not from Palestine. I'm obviously not Palestinian, but my siblings, who obviously have a different mother, they're Blackistinian. They're Black and Palestinians. So I would be a little bit biased on my side of things. It's not political. It's personal for me. All right, let's get some different cards for you guys, and then I'm gonna dip because it's actually about to be 15 minutes, and I don't even think I did around 12 to 17 minutes for Gemini, so I'm not gonna go over 17 minutes. Yes. Fixer said, I see this as a spiritual war being fought on multiple planes. Yes, and then like the wars in the 3D are the lowest frequency because it can be seen, it can be felt, and it's denser. And then, oh my, yes. All right, let me pull out something. Let's see what Spirit. All right, Spirit wants me to go ahead with this deck, and then I'm gonna go heavy on the spiritual warfare. Honestly, this goes for all signs. I don't care who you are. Like, just gear up. Because for some reason, I've been getting a lot of downloads. And today, before I got on live, I literally felt the wrath of God. But it wasn't for me. I just felt the energy of the wrath of God. And I was like, oh, wow. And I've never actually felt the wrath of God. I felt a lot of things from God. But the wrath was intense because it wasn't coming towards me. It was like the wrath, like, it's not Judgment Day, because I personally believe Judgment Day is every day. You want to know why? Because the reason why I believe Judgment Day is every day, because I don't have the same time frame as like most people, as far as like I don't measure time the same. Like, time is an illusion. So I believe Judgment Day is every day, simply because you can weigh your heart every day, because you can die in your sleep, you can die at nighttime. So every day you should be weighing your heart. So this feeling I got was definitely not a Judgment Day. It was like, that's it. On to the next war. I don't know what spiritual warfare was just like. I don't know what spirit war was just finished. It just felt like a battle, or the war was over, but we're on like a different war. But it feels like the crumbling and the complete end of like the Piscean age, or the remnants of it, because obviously we're in the age of Aquarius right now, obviously. But there's still remnants of the age of Pisces, the Piscean age, because the Piscean age we just got out of about a few years ago, and Piscean age is all about the patriarchy and, you know, grit and hard work and, like, you know, what else, freaking damn near abusive women and stuff like that. I don't know, but like the patriarchy, it just feels like it died. Like we've talked about, it's like energetically it feels like it's dead, and I feel like I can give you guys tangible proof based off of how men are acting in society right now. But I'm gonna get off right now because I'm about to go on a whole tangent. That goes for a whole nother video on the energetic shifts that has been negatively affecting men in this society. Lord, let's get you guys one. Well, on the back of the deck said crown chakra, so I feel like a lot of people in this life have been crowned. Like, a lot of their gifts have been elevating, and you guys have all authority over your life and the things you want, as long as you know, are moving in integrity. But let's get one card, okay? And then I'm gonna go. And I think tomorrow I might do Pisces, or maybe tonight. I don't know yet. I was supposed to go on live on Facebook yesterday and do like mirror work from my private coven on Facebook, but I got tired and went to sleep. Ooh. Last card we have, I saw another card on the floor. It said 808, so 808 and Heartbreaks. I always think of that song, but that might be significant. Somebody might be going through a heartbreak right now, and if you are, I'm sending you love, because goddamn, like, one tidbit about me, I am unfortunately a lover girl, and if anything could take me out in this world, it's probably love. So I get it. This card says, welcome to the graveyard. I love you forever and always. Damn, I'm about to cry. I think there's like an ancestor or like somebody really watching over whoever I'm speaking to. And that's why they want you in this receiving energy. It's not just from God. It's from like a lost, like, because obviously God, like, I hate when people like to demonize the spirit realm, because there is a God. Like, if there is a God, then there's a spirit realm with entities, ghosts, ancestors, and everything. Don't demonize them. You can demonize a demon, yeah, of course, whatever, because they're a demon. But like, God dang, like there's God and there's gods and there's levels. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because there's other entities does not mean that you're disrespecting the Most High. The Most High created all this shit. So anyway, there's a loved one that really is proud of you, but they just want you to like stop and smell the roses I'm getting. But this ancestor has like a lot of love for you, like immense love. And I don't know when they left the earth plane, but they're saying like they wish they had more time with you. But what I will say to that is, you will have time with this ancestor forever, because they're with you. You know what I'm saying? And God gives you that right. Look, but don't tap into some stuff you're not supposed to be tapping into now. I don't promote that. As long as you keep God by you, be all right. But Whoever I'm speaking to, I love you, and make sure to use your gifts wisely. Bye, guys.